a running total and sentinel values. So a running total is a sum of numbers that accumulates with each iteration of the loop. So every time the loop runs, it increments the total. So to do this, it's very simple. We're just going to keep we're going to say int days, double sales, and total, and then string input. So when we're doing this, I will show you two different ways on how to do this. So we're going to get the number of days, because this is going to specify the number on how many times the loop iterates. So I'm going to say input equals jOptionPane.show input dialog, and I'm going to just say how many days of sales. I know that's not good grammar, but I don't care. I'm going to say days equals integer.parse int input, and then now we need to set the accumulator, and the accumulator is typically the total. So we're just going to say total equals 0, because if you have it set to anything else, it's going to throw off the numbers and it wouldn't be accurate. So now we're going to say for int count equals 1, and then we're going to say count is less than or equal to the days, count plus plus, and then now I just want to get the sales. So I'm going to say input equals jOptionPane.show input dialog, and then I'm going to say sales for day, and then here I'm going to say plus count plus. So what that's going to do is it's going to increment, or say day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And then I'm going to say cells equal double dot parse double input. And then now I want to add sales to total. So I'm going to run this 2 different times and show you 2 different ways to do this. So total equals sales plus, or total plus sales, and then now I want to display the total. So jOptionPane.show message dialog null, and then here I'm going to say string.format total sales $% comma .2f comma total. And if I run this, how many days? 5 days. And then it keeps a running total like a calculator would, or a cash register, and then it gives me my final output. So this line can also be written as total plus equals sales. So what this is saying is that total is on both sides of the equal sign, which it is, and you're just adding to it. So if I do this, it's going to run again, 5, 15. So it does keep an accurate total as well. And that is how we keep a running total. Now to keep, not to keep, but a sentinel value is just a value that a user puts in to end a program. Otherwise, it's going to keep running. So we're going to say int points, int total points. And here, anytime you really see like a thing called total and it's equal to 0, that's your accumulator. So I'm going to say scanner keyboard equal new scanner system.in. And then I'm going to say system.out.print line. And I'm just going to say when finished, enter -99. -99 is going to be our special character or special value that the user enters when they're finished. Otherwise, the loop will continue to happen. So I'm going to say system.out.println print enter game points. So this is going to keep an accurate point count for every time the person is entering scores. So I'm going to say while points is not equal to -99, because if that becomes true, then the loop will finish. Because right now, or it becomes false, because it's the opposite of. So now I want to add points to the total points. So I'm going to say total plus equals total points plus equals points. And then now I just want to repeat this until they stop. And then I want to now display the total points. System.out.println total points plus total points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -99. So as soon as I entered a -99, it ended the loop and then displayed the total. That is a sentinel value. So a sentinel value is a predefined value to allow the user to escape the loop. Otherwise, it would be an infinite loop. And that is it for sentinel values and running totals.